Hello friends, SentinalH here, and welcome back to the Revolution 3 Let's Play here on Officially's server with the new world. And first of all, I'd like to show you a couple of things. So, we streamed the last time that we did Rev 3, we did a stream. And if you were tuned into the stream, then thanks a lot for watching. But if you weren't in on the stream, the archive took a while to go up. But this is what we built. I built this little, like, staircase, multi-tiered deck area out of the immersive engineering stuffs. Let me turn on the waylet. I always forget to do that. Out of, you know, treated wood scaffolding and planks and stairs and stuff, and using wooden posts with lamps on them, which I think look really great. And building a staircase that leads up to the dam, which I felt was something that we were lacking. The only way to get up to the dam was to jump up that side of the hill. So now we've got this nice staircase that leads up. What I want to do next is take out this mountaintop and build like a Victorian-esque style tower there that would match the aesthetic, where we could place some more power generation. Shiva has placed a thing over there that is slowly, I guess, working on filling up this area with water to make it an actual reservoir for the dam, like it is supposed to be. There's still some stuff we got to work out, some weird terrain features that need to be dealt with, but we're working on it. Should look pretty cool when it's all done, because this whole area over here will be full of water, which will be sweet. Waterlubber is around playing Starbound, and so he should pop back into the voice chat here in a moment. I need to actually put a guardrail right here so you can't fall off the side of the staircase, which I haven't done yet. So basically we've got this main walkway, we've got this larger deck area where I can put some stuff. Then down here we have a little deck area, and then that goes down around over here. I need to move the reaction chamber. It's sort of right in the way. And then down here we've got this deck area, and then underneath we have a little bit of space here. And I'm pretty sure, I think what I'm going to do with this little space is I'm going to locate coke ovens here. I think I'm going to locate a coke oven or two there eventually. I can sink them one into the floor, which would allow them to fit here. Oh, I need to sink them more into the floor, because my plan was to put, my thought is to put some of the fluid tanks right here for canola oil. That might look cool. I mean, not canola oil. What am I thinking? I'm thinking of whatever oil it is over here. What's it called? Ah, why'd the tank disappear? It's weird. Why is that tank disappearing? Strange. Creosote oil. Duh. That tank is disappearing. It's very weird. It's like when I look at it through, I don't know. So yeah, I want to move some stuff. Start locating things more over there. One of the things that I want to move is this industrial squeezer, which we're not even using right now. It's just in the way. So I'm just going to take it apart and move it. If it'll let me pick this stuff up. I also wanted to let you guys know a couple of things that have been happening with me. If you know, if you're on the Discord, you know this already. But I had gotten a part-time job that I really liked a couple of weeks ago. Well, I've lost it now. Completely unexpectedly, the owner said that we need to part ways after giving me my check. So that's a really big bummer. So I went through a little bit of anxiety issues this weekend, which haven't been great. So I'm back looking for a job again, which isn't nice. I hate it. I hate job searching. I think everyone does. It's not a fun experience. But that's what I'm doing now. So unfortunately, stability has not been reached for me or for the channel, that matter. If you'd like to support me, there's, never been a better time. What the heck? Then to support me on Patreon or through a one-time donation through PayPal. But anyway, that's what's going on. I'm not a fan of it, obviously. But we're here. I'm recording Rev. There's no one else around because I'm recording this like literally 2 hours before it has to go up, just because I felt like complete crap the other day. Anyway, that's enough about that. So I got this disassembled. I just want to store its parts in a chest because I'm not ready to like place it down and actually use it yet. Put it in this chest. It's a good location. I could relocate this metal press as well. Probably a good idea. Maybe the yeah, just move some immersive engineering stuff over here. Is basically the idea. So let's figure out where to put this stuff. I do want to put coke oven down here. I do want to put a fluid tank up here. So I think the best thing to do, rather than disassemble one of these fluid tanks and lose the liquid, would be to build a new one, which we should have the resources for. If I turn this back on in the eye. Immersive engineering, and then go grab my immersive engineering handbook. Did I put it in here? No. Did I put it in? What is this? No, I don't want that pillar there. Yeah, put it here. Grab some of my ores and redstone. And build ourselves another tank. Construction, tanks and silos. 2, 3, that's the tank, that's the silo, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 levels of sheet metal. 4 of these. 34 sheet metal and 4 treated wood. Shouldn't be too difficult to get my hands on. So here's some treated wood. I'll just make that into no, there's some treated wood fence right here. Hello, Waterlubber.
I'm back. I've eaten my food.
Welcome back. Treated wood fence. So what have you been up to? You're playing Starbound at the moment.
I've been up to eating, but now I'm playing Starbound.
Yep, I just need iron plates.
Oh wow, one of them just gave me, one of the characters in this game just gave me a note to give to somebody, and it's a secret. And here's the secret. I stare at computers.
I stare at computers?
Yeah.
How is that?
What a horrible thing to do.
Staring at computers.
Do any viewers of this channel stare at computers? Do any?
I stare at computers.
I stare at them, and sometimes I push buttons to make the colors of the lights change.
Oh, those ingots.
And the reply was... That's a weird... it's the same one. Sometimes the replies get a little repetitive.
From the NPCs?
Yeah, they're procedural. Like, the missions are pretty basic, and because I'm having them all in an asteroid base, the missions are really easy to do, because it's just like walk halfway across the base to this other person. It's not like walk on the other side of the planet to some place to find something.
Right. I'll throw those in the metal press. Right. So how's life been treating you?
Me?
Yeah. No, the other person in this call.
Oh, I let you, I don't know, talking to your viewers or something.
No, I'm talking to you.
I've been bamboozled by people who I'm trying to talk to get a merit badge for scouts that I need for the next rank. And I have finals next week. So that's going to be fun.
So you...
Don't need to... There are things more important.
Right. So you like, do you really need that now? Like, when do you need that? Hello?
What?
Your
I
scout
need it
stuff.
like by next week too.
Oh.
Because I have a... Well, I mean, I could get it later, but it means I'm going to have to wait like another several months for the next thing.
Right.
It's annoying.
That's annoying. Alright. Crafting bench. Now, who's got like a... There's some weird stuff in these crafting benches just sitting around.
Is this chef guy going to pay his rent in food? Nope, he's going to give it to me in hunting spears.
Hunting spears? So people come and live on those?
Well, there's basically an item that if you make a house and you place it down in the house, people will come and live there.
Oh, and then they pay you rent?
Yeah.
But they can pay you that rent in anything?
Yeah, there's a mod that'll force them to pay it in money.
I would think so. Sounds like a mod that would be good. Or iron.
But sometimes the stuff they give you, you could sell for more money.
Sure. I wish that the metal press from Immersive Engineering had sound. I wonder if it does in the newer versions.
I hate it when characters ask me to place down something in their house, and their house is smaller than the thing that they're having me place into it.
And so you can't.
And I have to fail the quest.
Yeah, you can't. Wait, so you can't just make their house bigger?
Well, that would mean it's like built. Well, if come on, I'll show you. But it's kind of all.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that later.
It's a little cramped. I mean, they have a little room. It's not like they're hitting the ceiling, but it's not like they can run around either.
Right.
It's mostly like just basically a bed, a chair, a few lights, but it has also a big lobby area with like fountains and nice stuff that's shared between them all to make it a little less cramped. I mean, it's in space. It's a space hotel. Of course it's going to be...
Right.
So what do they want me to place down? A floor ornament?
If I can do this. Or if it's not going to work. It's probably not going to work. I'm going to see if this will work. Let's see here. Will this work? It does work. Excellent.
Oh, here's another secret. They dream about vegetables.
So I can just put that right on the corner. I like that, actually. Yeah, that's cool. So I'll just have that there.
You're having a second identical item made by the same person. Obviously, these NPCs aren't very smart.
Well, no, are NPCs ever smart?
No. Now, you know Melkin was playing as that weird ammonia-based race? Right?
Yeah. That was weird.
Yeah, basically I have one of those races in my hotel.
Iron ingots
and
iron plates. Yeah.
And all they do, apparently the dialogue is bugged. You could just like walk up to them and all they'll ever say is just hello followed by a period. And they have the same talking sound as the apes, I think. The other ones are like have a pretty diverse dialogue set, and they'll say like, "Oh, do you like whatever?" They'll even make different comments depending on what race and armor you're wearing.
Right, what am I doing? Oh, there's more plates in here. I need to grab one of these crafting tables and move it. Yeah, so you guys, we did play Starbound on the channel, and it's
the video's already up.
The video's up, and it's really fun. And we're definitely gonna play more Starbound because it's a really fun game to play. It was me, Waterlubber, Melkin, and Shiva, and it was great. I really enjoyed myself. So we're definitely gonna play that on the channel. So I hope you guys will start watching it. We're still trying to figure out what day, like what time during, like where to put it in the upload schedule, but we'll figure it out, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to it. So let's see, I would need to run this. Well, I'd want to run it basically like up through here. If I can get away
This guy
with it.
says I'm one slick fish man.
One Slick Fishman. Is that your name? Slick Fishman?
No, it's Waterlubber. Like, it's some, I don't know. It's funny. Some of their dialogue is really funny.
It is funny.
I'm not sure. I hope you guys don't hear it too much. I have the 3D printer running in the background, so that if you're wondering what that
I don't hear it. I don't hear
is,
it at all.
Okay, good. Because it's like I could definitely hear it where I am. The annoying part is that it has a fan, and I'm not sure who designed this, but the fan blows across a heatsink, and the heatsink is really narrow slots, and it kind of acts like a pipe organ and just makes a really high-pitched whine. And if I take that fan off, all you hear is just washing air. It's really quiet. So I don't know. I might modify that.
Actually gonna put it.
And there's also the jet turbine cooling blower fan, basically, that makes a ton of noise.
Jet turbine blower fan.
Yeah.
So you have a jet turbine 3D printer, essentially.
Yeah, basically.
Interesting. You have some interesting stuff, Waterlubber.
Oh, the outhouse is apparently a Nova Kid item, so I'm gonna put the outhouse in someone's.
Yeah, because the Nova Kids are like Western themed.
Well, the way the game works is the race that moves in is basically determined by what stuff you have in the apartment.
Okay.
So they're gonna have a nice little outpost, an outhouse in there.
That's funny.
An outhouse and a bench. I'm gonna put in there.
And that's all you get. An outhouse and a bench. Okay, so...
But, oh, by the way, when you're, like, exploring, make sure to scan stuff using the N key, because, what do you call them? Anything you scan later on in the game, you could get something called the pixel printer, which is kind of like a 3D printer, and you could print most of what you scan.
I'm going to lower my creosote furnace, like my coke oven, really far into the ground. Like 2 tiles down, so that I can have it connect properly. And I'm going to take this coke oven, move it, relocating it to a more scenic location. Placing it where its ugly boxiness will not... Oh. Well, this coke oven was hooked up to Shiva's, I think was hooked up to some sort... No, it wasn't. Wait, where's that going anyway? Is that just going in there?
Oh,
oh, it is. It's just going in here. Never mind. It wasn't hooked up to anything important. We won't need it for a while anyway with all the creosote oil we've got.
Oh, the isn't a Nova Kid item. It's a glitch item. Oh, crap. Now I have an outhouse, and I don't have a use for it.
What, the outhouse? Is a glitch item? They're the medieval guys, though, aren't they? They're like robots, but they have like medieval settlements.
I also have a perfectly generic item for when I tried and failed to cheat.
You tried and failed to cheat?
If you mistype in the name, instead of like crashing or anything, it just gives you a perfectly generic item.
That's what it's called? It's called the perfectly generic item.
I put an RV. There we go. Oh, I have an RV inside my outpost.
Oh. Oh, come on. Boop. There we go. So now we've got it. Coke oven. So I'm just going to take the fluid pipe and connect it up.
I haven't found any Nova Kid places though, so
see if this works.
it's really difficult for me to try to get them in here.
It's raining. Okay, so let me throw some stuff in here and see if it actually works. Because if it doesn't, I'll be disappointed. Because I forget. I think this works. Somebody said that it does. I don't need a fluid pump on top of this. I can just stick a pipe on it. Fire it up, baby. Give me that sweet, sweet creosote oil. Looks like I could bury a couple of these furnaces down here. Ovens. Whatever. Right. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoy the Starbound series that we're going to start. And if you have any suggestions for like things you want to see.
This Starbound series. This is Revolution, right?
Yeah. I'm playing Revolution right now. We're starting up a Starbound series. So let me know what you want to see. Or, you know, if you've got any suggestions for stuff.
Yes!
It's easy to do.
I did get a Nova Kid.
Like, I don't need suggestions for games that are going to be, like, ridiculously hard to produce. So there's 250 in there. I'm willing to bet that there's nothing in here. What? So this isn't going to work. At least not connected right there, it isn't. So we'll connect it to the center. And it still doesn't work. Unfortunately. Doesn't look like that's gonna... Oh, come on. Doesn't look like it's gonna work the way I want it to. Using these pipes. Because I like these pipes. They look cool. It's too bad, really. But such is life. Nothing ever works the way you want it to. Maybe it just needs more fluid. I don't know.
Oops, I was accidentally
No,
in
that's not the reason.
bamboozle cheaty mode.
We've got 500 now, and it's still not coming out. Oh well, I'll get this to work later. I don't think I need a pump. Someone said I didn't need a pump, so we'll figure it out. I'll get this working. But I hope you guys like this little thing I got over here. I'm going to start, moving all the junk and trash that we've got out here into
Like me.
into places that make more sense. I'll be building a big immersive engineering factory over here on this mountain area, hopefully at some point. And I will be streaming that when it does come time to build it. So whenever that happens, whenever that stream comes up, I'm hopefully going to be able to announce it a few days earlier. If you want to make sure that you know that when I'm streaming, though, follow me on the Twitter, because I make sure that I post, when the stream is going to go up, it posts on Twitter first. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know that this episode just had me and then the voice of Waterlubber in it, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it. And stay tuned for future episodes. Join our Discord if you're interested. Like and comment the video if you enjoyed it. I'm Sentinel H, and I'm signing out.